All right, so one more time. I got my 8-iron here. Impact zone, halfway back, impact, post-impact. Just little punch shots, just like that. It was solid. Look at my finish. Can you sustain it to right there? And I mean, I want you to send me your videos. I want to see you do that with the impact zone, okay? And I'm going to put it on the Stripe Show showing your success. It's going to help your ball striking. I love training the impact zone with my students. All right, speaking of irons, let's go to our next show us your swing. This one is a mirror. Hey Amir, thanks so much for the video. Want to help you out here. First thing, at address, I would scoot in just a little closer and then see if you can take a little bit of this dish out of your lower back. You've kind of got a little bit of a dish kind of going in here, and I want to help you with that to flatten out that lower back and get you in a little bit closer to the ball. And I think once you do that, you're going to be in really good shape. Now, your first move, the club head here, you can see it stay nicely right out in front of you. Well done there. And I really like how you're turning that right hip and letting that left knee come across and behind the ball. What I want to help you with here at the top is what's happening right here in your wrist angles. I'm going to show you how to bend that right wrist a little bit better and get that right elbow kind of pinching more of the left elbow in the club. As a result, instead of it being back here like this, it's going to be a little bit more over here. It'll feel like it's pointing a little more to the right at the top. Now, from there, I think it'll be much easier for the club to come down more from the inside. I think right now as you come down, that club head's traveling a little bit from out to in. The path is going probably more this way, and we want to get the path going a little bit more that way. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and work the position at the top, and then I'm going to show you from here how to get the club coming down more from the inside, where that club head is going to be trailing the hands rather than the club head wanting to get out in front of the hands on the downswing. A lot of good stuff there, bud. Here it comes. All right, Amir, a lot of good stuff. I want to show you a few things, couple things at address, and then one thing in particularly at the top, which I think will help you coming down. We're going to set up a little drill station here, and I've got 2 sticks. This first one here, I'm going to point right down the target line, just like that, and then I'm going to set another one just to the inside, say about 45 degrees. So there's 90, you know, somewhere kind of in there, 40, 45 degrees. Doesn't have to be exact. All right, now I'm going to step in here, get that club face looking down the target line. Body, of course, is running parallel to that. Now, when you set up to the ball, I think you're reaching for it just a little bit. Scoot in, get about a hand's width from the belt buckle to the butt of the club. All right, and then the second thing is try to take some of that dish out of your back like that. Just let your pelvis kind of push in a bit and just try to kind of flatten out that lower back so you don't get too much of that, okay? More of this here, all right? So pelvis comes in, I flatten that out, I can stand a little closer, about a hand's width. So I think that's going to help you at address. Now, as you go up to the top of the swing, I want you to go ahead and start working on that wrist hinge a little bit, all right? Bend that right wrist back. All right, let that right elbow kind of work towards the left. I think you're kind of too much this way. Get that elbow in and really work that wrist hinge and try to get the club, say, more on that left thumb. Let that left thumb kind of rest underneath it like that at the top with that right wrist bent. I think that'll really help you kind of get a little bit more potential energy here at the top and allow this shaft to come down on this stick that's more to the inside. Right? So you're kind of out here a little bit more on the target line, and I want you to work that club coming down more on that inside track like that. It's a great visual for you to see, and you also notice how that wrist hinge is still there. My right wrist is still bent. All right, my right elbow is still bent in towards my left. I'm not out here like this. All right, so we're going to get in closer. We're going to flatten out that lower back a little bit, and then we're going to go up there and really work on that wrist hinge. Elbows are closer. Right wrist bent, club's resting on the left thumb, and then I'm going to bring it down to delivery. Just do that a few times. Wrist hinge, down to delivery, right? And once you kind of get the sensation of that, then just do it slow. Now, I didn't hit that one very good, and it's hard to do it slow, and you'll miss-hit it a little bit, and that's okay, but just kind of stay with it and do it in steps. And I'm just teeing it slightly to keep it in the same spot. Getting my checkpoints. There's my wrist hinge. Delivery, right? Be able to control that. reset it, once again, half speed. There we go, and I hit that one much better. And that golf ball started a little to the right and had a little draw to it, and I think that's probably what you're gonna see as you start to improve on that pass. So I like your swing, couple things to work with at address, and a couple things in the swing. Send me an update after you work on that after a while there. All right, let's. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you liked it. And remember, leave a comment if you have any questions, and most importantly, subscribe right here to Travis Fulton Golf so I can help you with your game long term.